Todd Elliott. Todd Elliott.
Hello, gentlemen. Good evening. I'm a little confused and I have a headache, so y'all just have to bear with me here. Talking about strobe lights, $30 setup fees for hearings, behavior modification. This isn't what government was set up for. I really believe you weren't set here in place to talk about how bright a strobe light should be. However, if it were my strobe light and I were flashing it into oncoming traffic, that would be illegal, I'm sure. $30 setup fees to have some sort of mock hearing is egregious and outrageous, and I would hope that you explore this just a little more. I was going to come up here and tell you that this program cannot be revised. It cannot be put under the direction of the Lafayette City Police Department because they themselves are prohibited by law. They are prohibited by law to use video surveillance for the issuance of citations by use of the postal system. The Lafayette Police Chief Jim Kraft did not sign any agreement to work for Red Flex under the Safe Speed program. And, you know, a lot of people brought up things about the street racers tonight and the tragic deaths on Ambassador Caffrey. These safe speed vans will not prevent one tragic death from occurring again. Do you understand that? They will take a picture, however. Now, will they send that to the owner after he's in the hospital and after maybe committing vehicular manslaughter? Maybe. I don't know. Is it going to take that for you to realize that this isn't a good deal? And with all the amendments put forth already to this, it's becoming week after week more and more unpopular. Now, let's just look at using the Advertiser story today by Amanda McElfresh, the school zone. So the school zone was brought up, and I think that's a legitimate argument here. I want to explore this just a little bit. The school zone posted speed limit is 25 miles per hour. Now, if we amend this, we're saying the drivers caught doing 31 to 35 miles per hour would be fined $50, if I'm not mistaken. Those caught going 36 to 40 miles per hour in a school zone would have to pay a $100 fine. Now, those caught doing 41 to 45 miles per hour would have to pay a $200 fine. And at this level, at 45 miles per hour, we achieve something called criminal speed. Criminal speed is 20 miles per hour. According to the law, criminal speed is 20 miles per hour over any posted speed limit. Now, we've also made it so that you can drive more than 46 miles per hour in a school zone if you have the money. If you can afford to pay $300, you could drive, heck, 70, 80 miles per hour in a school zone. That's basically what you're saying here today. You're telling me that this council is standing in favor of criminal speed in school zones, and I'm getting on the level talking about the children and the kids here because I understand that you're politicians, and when you seek office, you always bring up the children and the kids. So we're going to talk a little bit about the children and the kids if I could have just a couple more minutes. Overwhelmed.
Mrs. Andrews, please call the roll on the on allowing Mr. Elliott more time.
District 4.
Yes.
District
It's
5.
America. Let him
Yes.
go.
District 6.
No.
District 7.
How much more time you need?
That's not the issue.
It's not the issue.
Yes.
District 8.
Yes.
District 9.
No.
District 1.
Yes.
District 2.
Yes.
District 3.
Yes.
Approved.
Thank you. Now that what has been stated here, we're talking about criminal speed in our school zones, endangering the lives of children for profit. Now, what is criminal speed? I've explained it to you. It's 20 miles per hour over any posted speed limit. By this action, you're allowing criminal speed to take place in our school zone, endangering the lives of children with no consequences, gentlemen. It has even been proposed, of course, we've gone over 46 miles per hour. You could do 80, I guess, for a fine of $300. Are you saying to the people then that the first child killed by reckless endangerment of a high-speed, unsafe road travel is worth $300? I don't think so, and I don't think a lot of parents will agree with you. Now, anyone who can afford $300 can drive 80 miles per hour in school zones. These safe speed vans may be there. They will not stop them. They will not pull these people over. They will not find out if they're drunk or high in a school zone, and we have laws for that too. They will not find out if there are guns in the vehicle, which is also a law on a posted sign as well. Now, the safe speed vans are not going to stop this, and by this act, you have placed the value of life at a child at $300, or maybe less. Now, when the first speeder kills a child, gentlemen, this blood will be on your hands, and the little take of $300 for each fine isn't going to wash it away. What I encourage you to do is hire 20 new police officers and be a part of an intersection and school zone task force. We're understaffed by 20, hire 20 just to work intersections and school zones. And I would hope that you would explore this, read the contract sometime, read the Constitution, and thank you. And please allow a public referendum on this matter. Referendum or endum. Thank you, gentlemen.
Mr. Conk.
Mr. Elliott, would you come to the podium, please?
Yes, sir.
In the 3+ years that I've served on this council, I've only refused the right for additional time on 2 occasions. You are the second. And I will tell you why. You have lost my respect. You have destroyed any credibility I had in whatever you have to say. And I say that in light of the fact that I fully support your suggestions at a previous meeting that we look at some form of incentive for our first responders. And I will support a resolution when it's very clear and very specific and comes to this council. I will also support Mr. Broussard's resolution to seek the legality of what we are doing as a council. When I ran for elected office, I did so with my eyes wide open. I fully expected, and I've come to accept the fact that I will hear personal insults and personal attacks. And that's fine. But you crossed the line, I think about a week ago, when you insulted someone outside of the political arena. I forget which game show it is, but I'll give you the definition. I'll ask for you to give me the word. A child born out of wedlock. What is that? What is a child born out of wedlock? Say it, sir. You said it on the air.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know what you were talking about, actually. And what are you referencing here exactly?
Would you tell me the word? Because
this is not on the agenda. I thought we were talking about...
I have every right to question you, sir, and I'm doing so.
Well, and I have...
That's not an agenda item.
Can I take the Fifth Amendment? I mean, I didn't think I was going to have to tonight.
Well, you've already said it on the air.
Right, and I've said it on the air, so why don't you tell me what I said? And
you used the word bastard on the air, correct?
Stop. This is not...
Can I make a statement here?
No.
The feeling...
Mr. Elliott, I am asking you a question. Did you not use the word bastard on the air? And did you not use that word in reference to the council chair?
I take the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. You should read that.
I will tell you,
enact it with some of the...
Mr. Elliott, I will tell you that I personally heard you use that word on the air. And I think that you owe the chairman of this council, Mr. Rob Stevenson, an apology.
Well, I think he owes me an apology, sir.
You what, sir?
I think that he owes me an apology.
No, sir. You called him...
And he called me a lowly rated radio guy. He has no idea what my ratings are, and it's not any of his business. I'm in the radio
I will
business.
again ask you, Mr. Elliott, did you or did you not call Mr. Stevenson that word on the air?
I will not answer that question.
That's because you did you not?
What are you getting at?
Sir, I have made my point, and you have not...
And you have stated that you have...
Mr. Menard.
I just want to make a comment about Mr. Elliott's comments about criminal speed and the fact that, we've put value on children's life in school zones. To say, Mr. Elliott, your comments are absurd.